Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. What's up with Tammy Slaton's missing teeth? In the second season of 1,000 Pound Sisters, Tammy Slaton was shown visiting the dentist for the first time in over a decade. Over the last few years, fans noticed the hefty celeb's teeth aren't in great shape. In fact, 2 of her front teeth are actually missing. Were they knocked out by accident, or are there bigger issues with her dental health than she is letting on? Tammy Slaton visits the dentist on 1,000 Pound Sisters. In a Season 2 episode of the hit TLC show, Tammy Slaton is followed as she takes a trip to the dentist. It is the first time in over a decade that the celeb has had any dental care. Fans have noticed that her teeth are not in good condition. In fact, it is hard to miss that 2 of Tammy's front teeth are actually MIA. The trip definitely wasn't a fun one for Tammy, who couldn't fit through the office door due to the width of her wheelchair. Her brother, Chris, made her walk through the door and encouraged her to walk toward the exam room, which she was visibly unhappy about. Beyond her very prevalent mobility issues, finding the office wasn't easy either. Because of Tammy's size, they had to contact numerous dentists in order to find a provider whose equipment could handle a person of her size. Most office chairs can easily support a person of up to 350 pounds, but a special dental setup is necessary to support someone like Tammy safely. Tammy shocks fans with disregard for hygiene. It's clear that hygiene and self-care have definitely not been on Tammy's priority list in a long time. During her visit with her dentist, Dr. Adam, the TLC celeb shared a shocking piece of information. She brushes her teeth only twice a week, and sometimes less. The then 665 pounds Tammy told her dentist that she tries to brush her teeth at least twice a week. Tries. This implies that maybe sometimes she doesn't exactly get around to it. The reveal was not only to viewers but her dentist. Dr. Adam reserved judgment and definitely put on kid gloves when dealing with Tammy. He left negativity and judgment off the table and simply told her that going forward, they would work to get her back on the right track. While there, Tammy and her provider make plans to eventually deal with her missing teeth. Tammy's missing teeth. So, how did Tammy Slaton end up losing 2 of her teeth? Unfortunately, the only information that is out there is likely untrue. In the show, Tammy says that she lost the teeth as a child. She reports that at some point during her youth, she took a tumble. She says the teeth were damaged, and her mother never took her to the dentist to fix the issues. Unfortunately for Tammy, she appears to have been caught in a lie. Many of the show's fans have gone back in time, looking at pictures of Tammy regressing in age. Many have noted on social media and numerous internet blogs that while she says she lost the teeth as a child, pictures seem to tell another story. According to Screen Rant, one source got a hold of Tammy's high school yearbooks, and in her photo both missing teeth were present. This dates to toothless potentially as late as early adulthood. It is a common theory that she lost her teeth as a result of tooth decay or periodontitis. Natural reseeding of the gums or excessive buildup of sugar and bacteria on the teeth and gums could have easily caused her teeth to rot and fall out. And though Tammy willingly admitted to being lazy when it comes to her dental health, it's unlikely she will admit that her teeth just up and rotted out of her face. Hopefully, as we progress into the newest season of the show, Tammy Slaton will prioritize her hygiene and self-care a bit more. Fans would love to see her follow through with Dr. Adam and reinvigorate her smile. Stay tuned to TV show's Ace for all the latest on the Slaton sisters. You can stream all episodes on Discovery Plus, including new Season 3 episodes when they air later this year. The sun was barely up over Dixon, Kentucky, when the Slaton sisters were already stirring up rumors online again. It only took one blurry TikTok clip, 3 screenshots, and a few overly excited comments for the entire 1,000 Pounds Sisters fandom to erupt into chaos. This time, the uproar wasn't about weight loss, a mystery boyfriend, or even Tammy's oxygen levels. Nope, it was about teeth. Missing ones. And not just any teeth, Tammy Slaton's missing teeth. When a smile breaks the internet. It started when Tammy went live on TikTok for a casual morning hangout. She wasn't doing anything dramatic, just sipping a Diet Coke, petting her cat, and adjusting her oversized headband. But the moment she laughed at a comment, viewers gasped. The camera froze for a millisecond, capturing the moment her smile revealed a noticeable gap. And instantly, the conspiracy theories took off. Some fans insisted she had lost one of her front teeth. Others swore it was 2. A few said they spotted 3 missing, maybe even 4. And of course, one dramatic fan declared Tammy's entire top row had vanished into thin air. Within minutes, the internet did what the internet does best: go wild. Reddit threads blew up. TikTok duets poured in. And the phrase "Tammy's missing teeth" began trending like a meteor falling from the sky. But here's the thing: Tammy wasn't even aware of the chaos. Not yet, anyway. Amy bursts in. The next morning, Amy busted into Tammy's room like she was auditioning for a spot on WWE SmackDown. "Tam, girl, why is everybody online saying you missing like 40 teeth?" Tammy looked up from her phone, confused. 40? I don't even have 40 teeth. Amy shoved her own phone in Tammy's face. Look at these comments. They think you're falling apart like one of them antique dolls on American Pickers. Tammy squinted at the screen, then rolled her eyes so hard her headband nearly flew off. "Oh my God. It's one tooth, Amy. One. And it's because of that stupid pork rind I bit into last week. I told you it was too crunchy." Amy gasped dramatically. "See, that's why Mama always said, don't eat nothing so hard it can break a window." Tammy snorted. "Mama also said Twinkies were a breakfast food. You sure you want to listen to her?" But before they could argue over who inherited Mama Slaton's questionable nutrition advice, the doorbell rang. Amy froze. Tammy froze. Even the cat froze. Because there was only one person who rang the doorbell that Chris Slaton, investigator extraordinaire. Chris burst inside the house before anyone could greet him. "All right," he announced, marching into the living room. "Who lost the tooth?" Tammy groaned. "Good Lord, Chris, not you too." But Chris was already in detective mode. He had a notebook. He had a magnifying glass. He even had a small Ziploc bag labeled evidence like he was on CSI, Kentucky. "You know how it is," he said proudly. "We Slatons got weak teeth genes. I done broke a molar eating a Pop-Tart last year." Amy nodded. "I remember that. Strawberry flavor took you out." "Exactly," Chris said. "So we gotta stay vigilant." Tammy put both hands in the air. "Vigilant? Y'all are acting like my tooth got kidnapped." Chris paused, thinking. Well, did it? No. But that was when Tina walked in. The plot thickens. "Hey y'all," Tina said, carrying a paper bag. "I brought biscuits. Oh, and I saw the TikTok drama. Tammy, girl, did your tooth fall out on camera? 'Cause people saying you swallowed it." Amy gasped. Chris gasped. Even Tammy gasped. "I did not swallow my tooth." Tina shrugged. "I dunno, girl. Folks on the internet got theories. One lady said she slowed the video down to .25 speed and saw it plop downward." Chris scribbled frantically in his notebook. Amy clutched her chest like she was watching a soap opera. Tina munched a biscuit. Tammy groaned again. "It didn't plop. It cracked. And then I put it in a napkin. It's in the drawer." Amy raised her hand. "Wait, which drawer?" "'Cause Gage put his toy dinosaur in your dresser again." Tammy wheeled herself to the dresser, opened the top drawer, and lifted up a pair of fuzzy socks. "Oh, good," she said. "It's still." Her expression froze. "Oh no." The tooth was gone. Chris nearly fell out of his chair. "We got a missing tooth case." Amy hopped in place. Oh my God, we need the cameras, where's the crew?" Tina wiped her hands on her pants. "All right, who took it?" "I bet it's the cat." The cat meowed, offended. Tammy threw her hands up. "This is ridiculous. It's just a tooth." But once the Slatons lock onto a mystery, there's no turning back. The search begins. Chris searched the kitchen like he was sweeping for explosives. Amy questioned the toddlers like a detective interrogating tiny criminals. Tina inspected every couch cushion, purse pocket, trash can, and snack drawer in the house. At one point, Amy yelled, "Oh my God, I found something." Everyone rushed over, only for her to hold up a tic-tac. "False alarm," she said. An hour in, the house looked like a tornado had rolled through, picked up everything, thrown it around, and then left out of pure confusion. Finally, Tammy called everyone back into the living room. "Look away," she said. "I'm done. Stop looking for it. I don't need the tooth. I'm getting it fixed next week. Can y'all please relax?" But Chris was pacing. "I just don't understand. Teeth don't just vanish." Tina nodded gravely. "It's the mystery of Dixon." Amy gasped. "What if it's a ghost?" Tammy blinked. "A ghost stole my tooth." Amy shrugged. "Maybe it's Mama checking on us." Everyone fell silent, imagining Mama Slaton floating around the house collecting dental souvenirs. Chris nodded. "Honestly, that tracks." Tammy rubbed her forehead. "Y'all are exhausting." The truth finally comes out. That evening, after hours of chaos, the mystery was finally solved. Tina opened her purse to grab her keys, and froze. Tammy." Tammy sighed. "What now?" Tina pulled out the missing tooth. Everyone stared. Tina said. I guess when I came over yesterday, I must have grabbed it by accident when I was cleaning the table. Thought it was a popcorn kernel. Chris closed his notebook dramatically. Case closed. Amy burst into laughter. Tammy covered her face. The cat jumped onto the table and knocked over a cup just for fun. The internet, of course, never got the real story. But the Slaton family sure did.